so weird. What's up, homies? Welcome back to the video. So today we have got another review for you boys. It's quite a special one because it's going to be my first time riding an adventure bike, and I'm very interested to see how it rides. I have ridden it. There's Dewet's place, so I literally rode it. This is a 2014 Honda NC750 stealth performance exhaust on there. Very nice. This thing sounds good as well. Got some lights on the front here, so I mean that's, you know, more so for the adventure purposes. You've got these on here as well, more so for the adventure purposes, but they do keep your hands out of the wind when the wind is cold. But yeah, boys, I'm excited for this review, excited to ride a bigger bike like this, and you know, in terms of size. And then we're actually going to hop onto this, which is an automatic. I don't know what year it is, we'll find out, but this is an automatic NC700. Yeah, 2013 NC700, but it's automatic. As you guys can see, no clutch lever, no gear shifter. This is how you put it into gear. So there's neutral, and then boom, and then super. I mean, pretty much the same bike. One is just a little bit slower and doesn't have gears. Yeah, boys, I'm excited. We are gonna hop on that halfway through the video and we'll get a little bit of a comparison going. But yeah, boys, hope you guys will enjoy the video, and we are gonna get going because Paul is rushing me. I can have both my feet down. It's just that it's extreme tippy toe city at that point. Okay, boys, so as per usual, we are gonna give it a rating out of, it's around 50, because we rate it based off of 5 different things. Lane splitting is definitely not going to be happening today, boys, that's for sure. There's 2 of the guys on the group who have these bikes, and I must say they keep up. I mean, Tian, you guys would have seen him in quite a few of our group rides, but he rides this exact bike, and I mean, boys, he's a big guy and he keeps up with the 600s, and even on the last ride he was keeping up with the 1000s. Okay, there's a little bit of juice there. It's quite a low revving engine. Ooh, we got a brother. Same kind of distance. Oh, he waved. It's a miracle. Now the handlebars are kind of the same distance apart as a triple, so because of that I'm super comfortable. Riding position feels very similar to the triple. The reason I say that is because I actually do sit quite upright on the triple. It just feels like I'm much higher off the ground. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. Very similar to the triple, just higher up off the ground. Obviously the handlebars are a little bit wider, but not too much wider actually. So yeah, well, it's a very smooth ride, as I said. Its handlebars are comfy, seats comfy, my butt is very cushioned. Whoa, buddy. This thing's nimble, bro. I wasn't expecting it to actually weave like that. Okay. You know, the suspension does feel super nice. It's a little bit stiff for me because I think this bike is probably tailored towards a bigger human being. So comfortability, boys. I have been, somebody said that I rate things too highly, and I apologize. I know that, but comfortability, I could be more comfortable, I'm not gonna lie, you know. So I'm gonna give it a 7.2. I feel like that's a fair rating for the comfortability on this bike, and yeah, I feel like that's fair and objective. You know, I feel like every adventure bike has its own kind of styling. You know, you've got BMW, they've got their own styling. You know, Honda, they've got their own styling. I mean, the new Honda Twin Africa, I think it's called, that thing is beautiful. So yeah, I mean, I think they've all got their own thing going on, and I can appreciate that. And these are very nice looking bikes. Like 70% adventure bike with a little 30% of naked bike chucked in there, you know, and I think that looks really cool. Something else that's pretty cool that I found out, well, something that Is he turning around or is he going straight? What's he doing? Oh, it's so well balanced, boys. Like this slow maneuvering is so easy. So yeah, boys, with the looks, I would say that it is one of your nicer looking ADV bikes, and you know, because of that, I'm gonna give it a solid 7.6 or 7.8. Guys, something with looks, it does come down to personal preference. So I personally do think that the Teneres look a little bit better, and the new Honda Africa Twin, I think those bikes look absolutely amazing. So yeah, because of that, that's the rating that this bike's gonna get. I mean, it's there, and Paul's being rude, getting off of his bike while waiting for me. Oh. Nah, I know I'm pulling my clutch in, boys, but I'm just not comfortable doing corners on this thing. Okay, we're actually going to be switching bikes now. So, I mean, boys, obviously I can't really give you guys a great idea of what the acceleration was like there, but it's definitely there. You know, it's really not a high revving engine. So, and yeah, but like I said previously, boys, you know, there is a guy with a NC750 on the group, and he really does keep up with everyone. So, you know, it's not a slow bike, but it's not crazy fast, you know, so I can't give it a very high rating, but I'll probably give it like a 6, 6.2, 6.1 for acceleration. Hello, Paul. How you doing, man? And then the other thing I wanted to talk about that bike, boys, is the maneuverability. I'm already reaching for the clutch, neutral, that's on. Okay, I'm ready. Oh my word, this is so weird. Oh, this is so weird. I didn't ride it for long enough to give you guys an accurate, like, well, a decent rating of the braking and maneuverability, but you know, just from that one maneuver that I had to do when I went a little bit close to that car, why am I in such a high gear? Do I have to downshift? Oh no, it downshifts for me. That's so weird. Yeah, just based off of that maneuver, guys, it is a maneuverable bike. You can move it around the road. Maneuverability, obviously, it's relative to it being a oh my goodness, obviously it's relative to it being a adventure bike. But with that being said, boys, I was able to fling that thing off the road, well, fling that thing around that car. Ooh, okay. That's so cool. Watch the gears. Come on, one more turn. You know, braking, guys, as I always say, it is a bit of a difficult one to rate because all the brakes are going to be different. Paul, move over. This guy's going that side. You know, all the bikes are going to be different, and something like braking is dependent on the current condition of the brake discs and your brake pads, and also if there's air in the lines. So yeah, it is the one that I'm considering taking out. In fact, we might just do that for this video, because the only time that that's relevant for you guys is if you are interested in buying the bike. So I mean, for that purpose, we'll give it a rating. And the brakes were good. There wasn't a moment where I was like, okay, there's not enough braking power here. So I mean, yeah, with that being said, boys, the brakes look decent. The one thing I'm not a fan of with the automatic is when you're slowing down and the bike's shifting down, it jolts you a bit, like boom. It like really waits until it has to shift, and I'm not crazy about that. It's so nice to not worry about a clutch. Like, you just twist your throttle at a traffic light and off you go. And I can't think of anything better as a commuter bike than an automatic bike. It's more comfortable. It's smoother. Yeah, much smoother. Exactly. Yeah. So Paul's saying it as well. It downshifts so late that if you are traveling at a low speed, you're probably going to be in third gear most of the time. And now if you want to get out of something, you're going to give it gas and it's going to be more. But yeah, that's the only issue I see with this, with the automatic. Obviously I don't know if this is the type of bike you would take off-roading, because I mean, I've ridden dirt bikes, I've done enduro, hair scrambles, so I have a little bit of off-road, well, quite a bit actually of off-road experience. And you know, you want to be able to control your gears and control your power when you are off-roading. So wouldn't say that this is an off-road one. That one, however, take it off the road. It's such a nice bike to ride. I mean, it's so simple. And I think if you are someone who doesn't have any riding experience and you want to get a bike for commuting, this is like your perfect option. Look, I'm in 6th gear, traveling at 80 right now. A little bit stupid if you ask me. Fuel consumption, it's going to be lovely for that. Oh. Yeah, it's lovely for fuel consumption. Comfortability, much of a muchness, pretty much the same. The handlebars are a little bit closer, which I actually prefer. So I find these ones a little bit nicer than those ones. No, don't kill switch me. No. So I mean, I like that. See, now I can just go. See, Paul had the downshift. Loser! This is the perfect bike for kill switching people. Boom, kill switch them, off you go. I do prefer this one slightly because of the narrower handlebars. Okay, see, now Paul's kill switched me. Now, do I have to put it back into neutral? There we go. Boom. Oh, there we go. Now it's in gear. That's actually pretty cool. I got rev, man. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, come on! That's very interesting, boys. Now notice how they were quite literally the exact same speed there. So I mean, acceleration, we can kind of give them the same rating. Oh, it's actually not bumpy. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. See, now this suspension is a little bit softer, which makes for a much more comfortable ride for me. Look, I'm actually going to go over these things on purpose. Boom, boom. Take away the early shifting, and this is a very nice bike to ride. Very nice. It's just I don't like that I can't have power when I want it. I have to wait a little bit, you know? I don't like that. Let's go rear end pull. Come here, boy. Yeah. You know, the ratings are quite literally the same. You know, the only difference is gonna be the handlebars. So for that reason, I'll give this bike 0.5 more comfortability than that one. Otherwise, everything's the same. As someone, if I was looking at buying this bike, the brakes are good enough to where I would buy it. Let's say that. So brakes, green flag, not a red flag. Rating, for the sake of it, I'll give them a 7. So I will chuck up all the ratings and give you guys a nice total of the scores. Again, it's just, you know, they are quite literally the same bike, but very different at the same time. First experience riding an adventure bike, boys. I would say it was a good experience. It was a fun experience, and it was also nice to kind of get out of my comfort zone. Brim brim. Oh, I reached for the clutch there. Totally meant to do that. Oh, let's go neutral and off. That was absolutely awesome, boys. Absolutely awesome. Such fun bikes to ride, you know. And I wouldn't lie to you guys, I was a little bit nervous before coming out because I was like, oh, am I going to be able to ride it? But I managed just fine. And again, all I'm going to say, boys, is if I can ride these things, you can. You know, you don't have to change gears, you don't have to worry about clutch control, you don't have to worry about friction points, you don't have to worry about any of the stuff that makes riding slightly more difficult. Yeah, I would definitely say that this is a perfect beginner bike if you are a tall guy, because the taller guys, you know, they even struggle to fit on the 1000s, you know, and then, you know, maybe they don't want to start on the likes of a 1000, this is literally perfect. So, and like I said, you don't have to learn all the little ins and outs that come with riding. Overall, I had an awesome time. I'm pretty sure Paul had an awesome time. He was enjoying himself on the he was enjoying himself on the manual. Yeah, again, I was just a little bit uncomfortable, out of my element, but overall it was an awesome time.
Once again, a huge thanks to the Dewet&Bikes for making this video possible and for trusting us to come and ride his bikes. And yeah, boys, as you can see, got dirt bikes, Harley cruiser things, track bikes, quad bikes, super sports.
Sub to Mr. Paul, who will only be seen on reviews now. But yeah, boys, just for a little while. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.